Good morning, everyone. I apologize. I forgot my silver name tag, but my name is Wes Johnson. I work as Director of Awareness and Community Engagement for the Foundation, working in underengaged communities in the city and elsewhere in the region to explain Parkinson's, where it may be a lot of undiagnosed, and also the resources that we have with PFWPA. And I'm here to introduce virtually Dave and Charice Williams. Dave is an author and a person with Parkinson's. Charice is his wife and care partner. They're research advocates from the DC area. Yet due to some unexpected health problems, they're unable to make it today. Though they've put together a brief video and we're planning on doing a future webinar when Dave is on the mend. So thank you, everyone, and your attention's on the screen.
Hello, and thank you all so much for allowing David and I to greet you virtually. I am Charice Williams, and this is my wonderful husband, David. We're so sorry that we cannot be with you in person at this event, but we do wish you much love. We wish you much happiness, but most of all, we want to be able to support you from a distance. David and I have been on this Parkinson's journey now for 25 years. And to say the least, it has been a loving, challenging, as well as educational experience for the both of us. I am his caregiver, which is a primary job that I do in loving and kindness. With this journey, David and I have learned so much, not only about us as a married couple, but also how we can continue to support those in the community who have been dealing with Parkinson's for several years. 25 years ago, David first recognized certain symptoms that we were unaware of, and he went to a neurologist, and the neurologist indicated to him that he had an early onset. It was a hard pill to swallow, but with love and devotion and with kindness and understanding, uh, we have been able to forge our way through this journey. Um, David's book has also allowed us to be more not only tech savvy, but also to continue to educate ourselves and knowing how to deal with the progression of Parkinson's. We know that there is no cure, but we also know that given time, given strength, given love, medication, and a support team that is unrenowned, we get through this.
I remember that day going to the neurologist and him telling me I got good news and I got bad news. I don't even remember what the good news was. The bad news was that early onset Parkinson. I didn't even know what that meant. So I challenged him on his diagnosis and he held his ground. But I never went back to that neurologist again. For what reason, I don't know. But 2 years and 4 more neurologists telling me the same thing. I had to come to grips with the fact that I indeed had Parkinson. So my wife and I set out to find anything we could to manage this disease. It is debilitating, but it's also manageable. And from that point, I came up with the idea that I'm going to develop some tools that will help me in my journey. Excuse me. And this is a journey. What I did was create a gratitude journal and an exercise journal. And I blended them together so that I knew I had to exercise to keep my body strong. And I needed to keep my mind and my spirit strong. And that's where the gratitude journal came in. Every morning, I have of thanksgiving, a word of gratitude that keeps me strong and kind of lightens the load that Parkinson's can bring on you. So I'm encouraging each of you to get my book. It's got tools and tips and ideas that you can use to further your journey, regardless of whether you're into this 1 year, 5 years, 10 years, 20 or 30 years. There is no cure, but it is manageable. And giving thanks, oh, what a wonderful idea that brings about in an individual. Because what happens when your mind is right, your body's got to fall in place, in line. So being thankful changes the mind. And you are what you think. You may not be who you think you are, but you are what you think. So changing the way we think can change the way we live, can change our circumstances, our conditions, and nothing's beyond the realm of possibility. So you can manage, you can survive, you can be healthy, given even the condition of Parkinson, you can live a quality life. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for allowing us to share our story. We thank you and we wish you the best. That's our story, and we're sticking to it.
Yes, we are.